So this is the Burton AK Incline backpack.
22 liters.
22 liters.
Yeah.
And I got this. I wasn't sure if I would like it. I had the AK Incline, the 20 liter pack before, and the straps and such were, it was a little not quite my style of pack, and I ended up using my Jones backpack most of the season. But I thought I'd give this a go, and first off, it is so incredibly light. It's very minimalist, but still functional enough to kind of do your daily thing. And I'm not going out on some big backcountry tours. I'm just going uphill before the lifts open most of the year, and sometimes going on an occasional split board run or this or that. I've been mainly using drift boards. You can see next to Grant there with Union Expedition bindings and the quiver discs. Before the mountain opens, we've had some good powder, and I've gotten about 3 days on this, 4 days on this now, and I haven't changed it out. The first day it was a little frustrating getting it dialed, but then the second and the third day I'm like, wow, this is an incredibly light pack. I thought it would be uncomfortable because sometimes those minimalist ultralight packs can be, you know, they'll skimp in comfort, but this is actually super comfortable. These just thin little straps hold well. There's a little bit of kind of like foam with maybe a little plastic to protect you here. And these straps, everything, it's pretty adjustable. And let's break this down here. Do you have, I have gloves on, and it's so damn cold, I don't want to take them off. But you've got one section here, and it's pretty good. For what I do is I just put my helmet right here and wrap this over, and it fits in pretty well. Then you have a second section right here. My shovel and probe didn't fit where this should probably go. It was a little too long. I need a different shovel and probe for putting it in here, so I unfortunately had to put it in here, but I'm staying in bounds. And
did you say you needed a longer probe?
I don't, but I know a wife who might say something different. But you've got, I don't know if we can really get this going in here, and I might have to bring this back into a table. But you've got a place for a water bladder. Yeah, you got a sleeve, like you got a sleeve that goes down here that you can see, hopefully. Anyway, it's just a mesh stretchy sleeve with a stretch top that you normally put like a bladder. It's like a bladder sleeve that most backpacks have. Yeah, and then you have a little zipper area inside here that's got a decent sized, it goes to about right here to here, and it's mesh. You have another just small quick access pocket here. And then on one side here, you have a little zipper for access this way into the bag. But what I really like is I'm often carrying the board up. I don't split board a lot. These straps are great for that, and they tighten well, tighten easy. I love how versus the regular Incline, they have those weird kind of like rubber kind of,
like a rubber coating on the inside?
Like, no, the strap has like this, it's really hard to, I don't know how you describe it.
Okay.
But the strap has this like kind of like rubbery plastic thing sewn on the outside to kind of help you hold your board.
Right.
But it prohibits you from tightening it as tight as you want because it catches on that.
Gotcha.
And I ended up cutting that off on my AK Incline pack, my regular pack, because of that. This just has regular straps. So they tighten up really well. They hold the board in place really well. And they're just great all around. This is cool. Fits around my waist. Fits around my chest. You have all kinds of adjustability here for the strap. And the waist is adjustable, it's just a very light, very easy backpack, and I just keep using it. I keep thinking, go back to my Jones, but I'm using it more and more. I just love this material.
It's an interesting
just so
fabric,
light.
yeah. It looks like, the texture of this material looks like Dyneema fabric, if you're familiar with that. It's not, I've checked, it's just, they just put the denier of the nylon it's made from. So they don't have any special info on the site right now, at least, about the fabric. And then you got this kind of like ballistic nylon here, but it's got I think it's got like a polyurethane coating on it. So that's obviously gonna be a lot more durable and weather resistant. More for durability though, for like when your board edges are on there. One thing that's really cool is like, I prefer using volet straps on any pack. It's just what I'm used to. They're stretchy and super grippy. And if you like to do that, you've got probably 20 options. If you combine, you got loops here, you've got all these here on both sides. So you could really strap this thing down, or strap a board down to it. But yeah, it's a really nice bag.
Yeah, and the last thing I would say is what I really like about this is when I'm using other backpacks that are normal weight, when I'm done drifting before the lifts and I get back on, I take the backpack and the drift's off and I'm walking to the chair with my board, I usually feel like, wow, I feels like there's nothing here. I feel so light. When I take this off, I don't feel that feeling anymore. It's so light that I don't feel like relieved when I take it off,
right,
like I do with normal heavier backpacks. And that's a really cool thing. So it just shows how light and just how easy this is for uphill travel, and I think it's a very recommendable backpack.
All our reviews are a best effort, objective opinion from an average rider's perspective. There's no brand oversight, and we're free to say whatever we want. We send back everything unless it's a favorite, then we ask to keep those or straight up buy them. Now, if you need advice, fill out the eHarmony profile in the Contact Us section of the site. It's the only way I can help you properly. If you want to support us, and if what we reviewed appeals to you, it helps if you buy through our links. So, thanks for watching.